Hello everyone, welcome to Ittwist. My name is Gaurav. In this video we will learn about Python variables and handling user inputs. Earlier I planned to include making decisions with Python in this video only, but later on I decided that it will make this video really big. So I will cover that topic in the next video. If you are not subscribed to this channel, please hit the subscribe button below to get notified about programming and technology updates. Let's get started with variables. I am in my Python IDLE. If you had watched my previous video, we performed some basic calculations like 1 plus 2 and 1 plus 5 for example. And what if we want to store value? For example, we want to add 1 plus 2 and use this result in the subsequent calculations. So here the need of variables come. Variables are the building block of any programming language. We create a variable, for example, let's a is equal to 2. So when you will see a, it will hold a value of 2 every time. Moreover, I told you that 1 plus 2 leads to 3 and we want to use this 3 in the subsequent calculations. So how to do that? We can do this easily by using a variable. For example, b is equal to 1 plus 2. You will see b is equal to 3, and in the future calculation we can use like b plus 4, you will see it's 7, and for example b plus 7, you will see that particular 3 plus 7 is equal to 10. Now let's understand the intuition behind variables. In a computer program, values are always stored in the main memory, so a variable is nothing but a named location in the main memory. Coming to this example, we have created a variable a which store a value of 2. Internally, it will create a box having value of 2 in a memory and named as a. We can access that by the name a anytime. Other languages like C, there is a strict declaration of variables before assigning values to them. Python don't have any problem even if we don't declare the type of the variable. It states the kind of variable in the runtime of the program. So Python is a dynamically typed language. Let's practice some more things and ideally, then we will move to Visual Studio Code for creating a simple two numbers addition program in Python using variables. Let's learn by calculating the area of rectangle. So in order to calculate area of rectangle, we need two things, which is length and breadth. So let's go ahead and let's create a length variable which hold value of 30, and we will create a breadth which will be say 40.02, which is a floating value, and we can calculate basically the area of rectangle by length multiplied by breadth. So you can get this value by executing this, and moreover we can store this value again into a variable. So area, which is equal to length multiplied by breadth. So when you will execute area, you will see this value. So we don't need to perform this length into breadth operation every time. So this is the significance of using variables. Now let's store some string values in the variable. So name is equal to, let's say, Gaurav, and when I will print this name, you will get Gaurav. Fine. Also see some multi-variables, which is x, y, z, which is equal to 10, 30, and say hello. And when you will see x, it will be 10, and when you will see y, it is 30, and when you will see z, it will be hello. And moreover, you can assign the same value to multiple variables in one line. So we can do like x is equal to y is equal to z, which is equal to say orange is new blue. So when you will see x, it is orange is new blue, same with y and same with z. And moreover, we can reassign the values as well. As you can see here, I have assigned the value to x as 10 and below I have reassigned it to orange is new blue. So this is also supported. As you can see earlier, its value is some integer value, and after that its value is a string value. As Python is dynamically typed language, unlike other programming languages, this operation is also acceptable in Python. Now let's switch to Visual Studio Code for creating a very simple program for adding two numbers. So let's create a new folder named First Python Program. Python Program. Then we will go back to our Visual Studio Code and we will open the folder of our first Python program. I think so it is already opened. So now we will create one file which is main.py, and we will create a variable which is a, which will hold the value of 30. Then we will create another variable which is b, which will hold the value of say 20, and then we will create another variable which will hold the sums of these both variables a and b. After that we will just print the value of c. Let's go to this terminal and you will see like this kind of structure, and then you need to execute this command which is python main.py, and you will see the result of 50, which is the sum of variables a and b which hold the value of 30 and 20, and the variable c which hold the sum of a plus b, which is none other than 30 plus 20, which result an output of 50. So now I think you must be really comfortable in variables. Let's see now how to handle user inputs in Python. Reading user input is really important. So let's see in action how to do that in Python. In Python, we used to handle inputs by using this input function, and it will take this parameter which will be any text you want to enter. So for as of now I am writing please enter anything, and let's hit an enter. You will see this prompt and it will be waiting for the user input. So I will write say Ittwist YouTube channel, thank you all for watching, and when I will hit enter, and you will see this string will be displayed on your screen. By default, the input function execution always returns string. Let's see one more example. Let's copy this particular scenario again and please enter anything, and this time I will enter 10. When I will hit enter, you will see 10 in quotes. It means its type is string. So what if we need this 10 in integer format or float format? How to tackle that scenario? That scenario would be tackled by typecasting. So in Python we have a typecasting thing, so we can use int, and when we will pass like 10 in a string value, then you will see it will return you 10 in a integer format. And when I will write say float and I will pass this 10, when I will hit enter, you will see 10.0, which is a floating number. So in the similar manner, what we will do, we will just copy this particular entire scenario and we will paste it over here, and we will just typecast into an integer. So when we enter any value, for example 30, you will see the integer value. So when I will enter say any string value, you will get an error. So I will then paste it over here and let's enter hello. You will get this error because it is typecasting it into int, which is hello, which can't be converted into int. Now let's go back to Visual Studio Code for refactoring our code to accommodate user input in adding two numbers. I'm in my Visual Studio Code, so in place of 30 and 20 we will replace it with the input functions. So let's add input and ask for an input of the first number. Please enter first number, and moreover in the second line input Please enter second number, and let's give some appropriate spaces as well. And also we need to typecast it to integer for number that we already discussed. So I am typecasting it to int, and after that we will run our Python program with python main.py. Please enter first number, we will say 100, and second number say 900. You will get 1000 as an output. That's it for this video. In the next video we will learn about making decision in Python, so stay tuned. If you have any questions, post your queries in the comment section below. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching.